Hi everyone, it's Robert with StartingARestaurant.com. Today I'd like to show you a quick overview on how easy it is to calculate your recipe costs using our free recipe costing software. If you are familiar with our blog, then you already know we offer a free recipe costing calculator. We decided to further enhance and develop this tool because our users wanted more features. For example, the ability to save items and recipes, also organizing recipes by category and generating reports that could be exported into Excel, Word, and PDF formats. While it's done, the software is ready to go, and if you go to recipe-costing.com, you'll be able to register, create an account, and start using the software. So let's take a look on how easy it is to use the software. I have already in front of you a recipe I put together, which is vanilla frosting, and you'll notice that it's broken down. So when you first log on to the site, what you're going to do is click on the recipe icon. It will show you a list of recipes that have already been created. This is our search screen, which allows you to search recipe by name, and you can input in a cost range as well. And if you want to narrow your search, you can actually select the category, and this will narrow this data grid down here for you. For example, if I select dessert, and I do a quick search, I only see my dessert recipe here. So let's take a look at this vanilla frosting and go through it. You'll notice the first thing I did was enter the name of the recipe. I put it in a category. The price, the portion, it yields about 35 pounds. And then the software does the rest. It'll calculate my total cost, my gross profit if I sold it, and it would also tell me what my percentage of gross profit is, as well as my food cost. Notice as you enter items that you select from the drop down list, and these items you can enter under our recipe items page, as well as your categories. You can do that as well. It's very dynamic and easy to use. Once I select my item, I'll select the weight. I'll put in how much it weighs. Like, for example, my butter is in pounds and I buy 30 pounds of butter and my price was 62.31, and I really use it in this recipe as pounds, so I'm using 9.8 pounds, which gives me a cost of $20 and roughly 35 cents. Now I did the same thing for powdered sugar as well as vanilla, and it broke it down. Once I've entered all my items and I hit add, the software will do all the calculations. Now we have a rich text box editor here that allows you to put in procedures. So for example, I may want to change this color so when I print my report it has the color of my that I want for this heading. I was able to use the rich text box editors for inserting bulleted list, which makes it pretty easy. And once I was done, all I had to do was save. Once you save your recipe, now you have the opportunity to go in and run this report. So we created 3 reports. The first one is a recipe card. So let's take a look at that. And I'm going to look for desserts. It'll give me a list of all my desserts. And I'm just going to click go here. The software will generate the report, and look at my report, how nice it is, including my colors that I put in for my headings as well as my bulleted list. Now if I want, I can export this in different formats: Excel, PDF, or Word. I'll do a PDF version here. I can save it or open it, so I'm going to quickly open it. And here is my report that I can go ahead and print. I'd like to show you one more report before we close here, and this report is the recipe by profitability, and I can sort it by price or cost, however I want to do it. And I'm doing desserts, but let's say I want to do all. This will change my report, and I'll just click go, and it'll take time to load, but here you go, and it'll load it by the cost. So really easy to use. Play around with it and definitely give us your feedback. We'd like to hear from you. Thanks a lot for watching this video.